Hey, hey. Well, I mean, I've already beaten Yakuza 7, so why would I do that? Anyway, it's a little later than usual, and I seem to be looking upwards a little bit. No, I think it's fine. Is it? Let me just check my thing. Yeah, no, it's there. This is better. It's kind of late because I was waiting for food. Well, but I was looking up, not down, so that wasn't helping. But anyway, I hope Majima shows up in this case, the Forgotten Turnabout. From here on out, let the council begin. Ah, it's the PIC, huh? Let our members discuss this matter with a clear conscience of the goddess of law. Today's deliberation shall be about Miles Edgeworth's aptitude and abilities as a prosecutor. 4 Miles can never get a break. Who are you? Why are you wearing that raincoat? And Kay is in some trouble as well. No, not Kay. The one ray of sunshine in this game. But I don't want to be looked down upon. That hurts my already frail ego. I can't deal with that. High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. Calm down, you're getting dust everywhere. I've already cleaned this room 3 times since this morning. Why would you have to do that, man? Well, now you'll need to do it a 4th time. Fuck you, Edgeworth. The fuck? Yes, I think. I think in the first case that happened, maybe? You're way too calm, sir. What if they actually take your badge? The decision has not yet been made. But it looks like it's pretty much decided. Don't you remember what Judge Courtney said? Prosecutor Edgeworth, the PIC has you in its sights. They will receive a report on everything you did here today. And you will most likely be required to appear before them. Charming as ever. I have been ordered to attend the meeting, that is all. I hate this, sir. I won't be able to work with you anymore. As a detective, perhaps you should welcome this turn of events. You would no longer have to work with such a troublesome prosecutor as myself. Why would you say something like that, sir? The problem is with the PIC and their false accusations. Mr. Edgeworth, don't tell me you actually want to become a defense attorney. Because you can't do that. Who knows, man? I mean, he is cleaning Edgeworth's room, so maybe not. Being a prosecutor is exactly what makes you Prosecutor Edgeworth, sir. A defense attorney, huh? I became a prosecutor because of the incident where I lost my father. However, the reason I became interested in the legal world was because my father, who passed away, had been a defense attorney. To fight crime as a prosecutor or to save the people as a defense attorney. I want you to think carefully about how you want to live your life from now on. Are you listening, sir? I don't like this one bit. There's no need for you to be so pessimistic. Maybe my replacement will be more lenient during your salary assessments. Ah, I see. That way I can eat more than just instant noodles every day. God damn, Gumshoe. Wait, what am I saying? That's not the point here. So, despite Edgeworth going through all that character development after the first game, and now being, you know, a good guy, he's still a fucking awful, like, boss, I guess. Like, holy shit, give that man his salary back. What the fuck? He was actually imagining it. We're busy right now. Come back later, pal. Hello. Paging Mr. Edgeworth. Is there Mr. Miles Edgeworth here? Mr. Edgeworth is busy now. I'll listen to whatever you have to say later, pal. This isn't good. Your face has become all red. A red face, a red face. Like I said, we're kind of busy right now, so... I've got it! You have a tummy ache, right? This calls for an injection. Stat, please roll up your sleeves. Hey, no, I'm perfectly healthy. Who might you be? I'm so sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Karen Jensen. Or Karen. I am a registered nurse at the Dai Young Hospital. Well, that's a nice name. I'm sorry, but nobody here is sick. You must have the wrong room. Are you Mr. Miles Edgeworth? You have such great wrinkles between your brow. Could it be lupus? This calls for an injection. It's not lupus. Just tell me what business you have with me. Yes. Actually, there's someone who would like to see you. Please wait a moment. I'll call them right here now. Right now. Wait. She wasn't even listening. She left, sir. I wonder who she's going to bring. Whom? If she's bringing someone from the hospital, could it be a patient, sir? Maybe it's someone who was traumatized by your harsh words. What is that supposed to mean? See, when you glare at me like that, it feels like I'm going to have a heart attack. You could send someone to the hospital with that. Is it really that bad? I'm just being my normal self, though. Sorry for the wait. Please, well, what do you think? What do I think? Do you not recognize me? Now that she mentions it, I feel like I've met her before. This card, your name was written on it. Do you know who I am? Mr. Edgeworth, maybe you really did send her to the hospital. Of course not. But this is your business card, sir. It clearly says Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. That's true. I'm terribly sorry. well... The truth is, this girl suffers from memory loss. Memory loss? Yes, that seems to be the case. Her parents should be worried sick right now. They probably haven't been able to sleep. I doubt they've gotten more than 8 hours. Isn't that plenty of sleep? I see. It sure sounds horrible. But it's alright now. Since she has got that business card, she must be an acquaintance of Miss Edgeworth. Just leave her to us, pal. Right, Miss Edgeworth? Indeed. We might be able to verify her identity at least. Would you really do that for me? First, I'd like you to tell us everything that you know. That's all, Mr. Edgeworth. You have nothing to worry about now, miss. Good grief. But still, where to begin? What should I ask her first? Miss, do you remember your name? My name? I am terribly sorry. She's been like this ever since yesterday, you know? So you found her yesterday. Wow, that's amazing, how do you know? What a tiresome woman. I found her stumbling around late last night, so I took her in. I wanted to help her out, so I looked through her things. So that's how you found my business card. Did you have anything else with her? Nothing to reveal her name or address. But she was wearing this when I found her. It is as I thought. That must be Kay. And the footage we saw of her falling happened before this. This badge is... What? The Yatagarasus... That means... It couldn't be. Are you okay? No, I'm clearly not okay. You are Kay, right? I am Kay? Kay, don't you remember me? I mean, you'd always call me Gummy, pal. Gummy? I would call one of my elders something so rude? Ah, I'm so sorry. What a horrible thing I did. I feel like my heart is going to burst from guilt. Just what happened to you, pal? You've become so sensitive. If you're this sensitive, and delicate, and frail, then you're not even Kay anymore. You're someone else, pal. What's your words, detective? If you say that. It almost sounds like Kay isn't sensitive or delicate at all. Though I can't deny there's some truth to what he says. What sort of person was I, before I lost my memories? Well, for starters, your name was Kay Faraday. A cheerful girl full of spirit and vigor, and a great thief. Great thief? Yes, to put it frankly, a great thief steals valuables from people's drawers and safes. Steal? I caused so much trouble for others. I'm so sorry. I never imagined I would be a criminal. Maybe losing my memory was retribution for my crimes. No, you didn't actually. This is so messed up, sir. But it does sort of make sense, you know? These gloves and stuff, they look just like what a thief might wear. Do they? I feel like this is way too flashy to be thieves' clothing. Ah, those clothes. Yes, she was wearing them when I found her. I had her change her clothes, so I'm holding on to them for now. Something appears to be stuck on her clothes. Perhaps it has something to do with Kay's memory loss. I'll send it down to the lab later and have them check it out, sir. Good. I will be counting on you, Detective Gumshoe. At any rate, these really look like a thief's clothes, don't they? No. I am a criminal. It's true you were a great thief, but never once did you commit a crime. That alone I can assure you. Is that so? It's probably better if I don't press this issue any further. So? I'm really sorry for not remembering you. What kind of relationship did we have? Well, that's rather difficult to explain. Kay, you were Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Oh my, so then a prosecutor is the kingpin of a great thief? No, that's not what I meant, pal. The last time I met Kay was the day before yesterday. Just what did she do from then up until now? Miss Jensen, was the badge the only thing this girl had on her? She did have some other things, but I don't think they will be very helpful at all. I don't mind. Please show them to me. Well then, I'll give them to you one by one, okay? This is a Jammin' Ninja mask. Maybe she went to a superhero show or something? This seems to be a letter addressed to Kay. This is a ticket stub, and this is... a flower made of cloth, like the ones you usually see in restrooms, sir. A corsage. It is used primarily as an accessory for women. Well, that's everything. Did you find anything out? Not really. They were just a bunch of random things. I'll have to look at them over in more detail later. I guess we're doing these one by one. Oh, this is horrible. Kay's lost her memory. How do we get her back to normal? Calm down, Detective. I've already thought of something. Oh, as I would expect of Mr. Edgeworth. So, what did you find out, sir? Look at this ticket stub. Oh, it's a ticket for the viewing platform of the Grand Tower. Miss Nurse, do you know something about the Grand Tower? Of course I do. It's a super famous dating spot after all. They say that if a couple holds hands up there, they will be together forever. Teehee. On the 4th of April. The timestamp on the ticket is from yesterday. Moreover, it is only valid on the day of issue. Since she only has the stub, she must have used it, right? It is very likely. Well then, let's go. Oh wait, somebody else said the previous thing, whatever. Right now, sir. The cause of Kay's memory loss is hidden in her actions. But what about the PIC? It's still too early for me to be summoned there. So should I leave Kay with you then? That is what I would prefer. Kay, you're fine with that, right? Ah, yes, please. Thank you very much. Well, I have to get back to work, so if anything happens, please contact the Dai Young Hospital. If you guys need an injection, I'll be there anytime, any place. Yes, I understand. I don't think I will call her for an injection, though. Why not? You afraid of needles? Have I been to the top of a big skyscraper? I don't think so. Definitely not. Most certainly not like the actual roof, like right on top of the roof. In the top floor, maybe? But maybe not. Let's go, detective. And you too, Kay. Yes, sir. Oh. So you are to blame for what happened there. I see. Thank you for helping me. Outside the Grand Tower. According to the pamphlet, this building is 50 stories tall. It's mostly filled with offices, though. Only the viewing platform is open to the public. Here you go, sir. I just got this at the reception desk. Good, thank you. Actually gonna look at all the stuff we have here. This is the badge that Kay is always wearing. It's emblazoned with a mark of the Yatagarasu, and it really stands out. I doubt there are any thieves who would actually wear it. Well, they're cowards. Okay, can't look at this any closer. Dear Kay, I promise that I'll get it back for you, your most precious memory. Okay. From Jill. Okay, we've already seen that. Can't look at this any closer either. Viewing platform. Cherry tree candy stand, okay. Well then, let us head inside immediately. Erk, the Grand Tower is collapsing! Huh? What? No, you can't, please stop, please, I beg of you. Erk, it's no good, unless I drink fresh milk, my thoughts just won't reach. What's wrong, pal? Did something happen to at the Grand Tower? Cut. We know her. And maybe that boy, too. Excuse me, we're sort of in the middle of shooting a movie and, I suspected as much. We are sorry for any trouble that we've caused you, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sorry, pal. I really thought the tower was gonna collapse or something. Well, they probably should have cleared out the area before starting to shoot a movie here. Whatever. Hey, director, I'm taking a break. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. What a relief. it looks like the tower's collapse was prevented somehow. Explaining all this to Kay as she is now would take more time than it's worth. Well then, we should get going. So what's that, just a one-off gag, or is that gonna be something about that? Viewing platform. There's that cherry tree. There's that candy stand. Heavens, stars? Wow, what a view. I bet I can see my house from here. Eek, the wind, it is really strong up here. Everything should be fine as long as you stay close to me and Miss Edgeworth, pal. If you start to blow away, one of us will be sure to get you. It's not as if she's a kite. Are you sure? Kay, do you recognize this place? I don't know. Was I really here? Maybe if I get her to talk a bit, it will help jog her memory. Kay, just tell me whatever you remember. Anything will do. Okay, but I don't know how much help I'll be. I mean, we're trying to help you, not the other way around. Did I really come to a place like this? It's so high up and the wind is so strong. It's frightening. I just can't remember. I can't remember anything at all. I'm sorry, just as I thought it's impossible. Her memory isn't clearing up at all, huh? I'm sorry, it's a bit pathetic, isn't it? You are both going out of your way for me, but I'm not helping at all. You're doing just fine. You have memory loss after all. Alright, Mr. Edgeworth. Remember to go easy on her, sir. Normally you have this really intense and kind of scary look in your face. You're not helping, Detective. I mean, I could just present the stub here, right? But I feel like maybe I should just press at first. This ticket stub proves, okay, well, that you were here, indeed here. But I really don't remember coming here at all. I don't think I would want to come to a place like this. It's so high up and the wind is so strong. Chris. You used to love places like these, though. Was that really me? It was so high up, just looking down makes me dizzy. I think these kinds of places should be shut down. What if an elderly person or a small child were to fall off? The railing here is quite high. I think your worries are unfounded. Are they, though? Is that so? Anything at all? You say you don't remember anything. In that case, is there anything that looks familiar? Looks familiar? Ah, that cherry tree. What about the cherry tree? I was standing under that cherry tree. That's right, I was taking shelter from the rain because it was raining then. And there, I saw something red. She was under the cherry tree while it rained. And from there she saw something red. Is something wrong? It's nothing. Could you add the last part to your story? I saw something red. Don't think we have anything to present here. So let's just press. A red what exactly? A red something or other. It was something red. That's all I can remember about it. Speaking of things that are red here, could it be that stand over there? Stand? A red stand. An enemy stand. This is all the work of an enemy stand. I saw someone walking towards me from the other side of that stand. And then what happened? And then, I'm sorry. It's alright, simply add everything you just said to your testimony. That's right, someone was walking toward me from the other side of that stand. By that stand, do you mean the stand directly behind you, obviously? Yes, from behind the red stand, someone came walking towards me. I saw it from under the cherry tree. You've been saying that you saw someone. Does that mean you didn't see their face? Or was it a person you didn't know? I'm sorry, that much I don't know. So someone came walking towards her from behind the red stand. And she saw that from beneath the cherry tree. Do I maybe present the letter and then we say maybe it was Joe? I feel like that's such a guess right now, but why don't I just press this also to finish the pressing thing first? Before I make any mistakes. Is there nothing else that comes to mind? It doesn't have to be related to the case. What case? Even if it's not related, well... I remember that the stand there was selling cotton candy. If you're hungry, you should just say so. I'll make sure to buy one for you later, pal. With what money, Gumshoe? Thank you very much. I look forward to it. There's not much I can do unless I can draw out more information from her. For now, I'll press her for more details and see what I can find out. Oh. I guess I'll try the letter. Nope. Have a look at this. Aww. Yeah, okay, shut up now. Maybe I should press this again, because now that we know that she's been here, maybe we'll get something else out of it. No? Okay. Someone was walking toward me from the other side of the stand. Well, I don't think we have any reason to show this. Oops. Let me check the evidence again. Badge. I don't think we have any reason to present this here. Like, sure, the person could have been wearing that, but like... That's a complete and utter shot in the dark. We tried this. This doesn't make sense. Neither does this. Maybe we don't present anything here, even though this seems to be the one that we're supposed to present something for, at, during. Oh well, let's press this again, maybe this changed. No? Okay. I guess I will try the mask. Yeah. What do you want from me? Does it like have things surrounding the... no. There's nothing saying that it shouldn't be windy or whatever. What the fuck, man? That's right, someone was walking towards me from the other side of that stand. I don't see a problem with that. But let's present this anyway. Okay. What, are you gonna say, oh, was it the candy stand guy? Because Why would we need to present that shit for that? That's fucking stupid. So you're saying that someone came from behind the stand and walked directly towards you? Yes, someone came right up to me. Then that someone must have been a ghost. What, is there a wall there that we can't see? Like, I don't think the thing there that we see on the map necessarily means that there has to be a wall, right? Because Kay is standing in front of the stand, and Edgeworth and Gumshoes appear to be standing further to the left, so I assumed, since they didn't show us a wall there, that there wasn't one, but okay. This one I actually have to blame the visual information that the game gave us there. I feel like I really... Like, come on, man. I'm sure of it, it was a person. If this is where you were under the cherry tree, then someone behind the stand... Okay, you're so dumb. Behind the stand, obviously, that is even more stupid. Because clearly, behind the stand would mean that they're operating the stand or something, like, could mean that. And not that they're fucking literally behind the entire structure. Come on, man. Don't be an idiot, Edgeworth, even though I guess this is gonna turn out to be the real thing, but the phrasing on this is fucking dumb. They'd be floating in midair. No person should be able to stand there. Eh. I really think that's stupid. But I'm not lying. Someone in red was on the other side of the stand. They were walking towards me. Getting closer and closer. And then... That person. What's wrong? Calm down, it's alright. Me and Miss Edgeworth are both here for you, pal. I was pushed off. That person in red. Yes, they were wearing a red raincoat. Someone in a red raincoat was walking in midair. And furthermore, they pushed her off this building. Nonsense, there's no way she could be alright after falling from a building this high. Yeah. Hello there. Attention everyone, please remain where you are. What's wrong, pal? I'm a detective. Tell me what's going on. Sir, a body was just discovered in this building. A body? Who is the victim? We're currently investigating the details, but the victim is a woman. We have verified that her name is Kay. What? What? Well, Kay's dead. Bang. Yeah, I really feel like... I could have come up with that solution, but, like, when I heard behind the stand, I just thought, you know, within the limits of the thing, obviously. That made sense to me. Oh well. Grand Tower PIC meeting room. Well. That's a coincidence, isn't it? Definitely. This room is... Would this room happen to be... Yes, sir. It's the Prosecutorial Investigation Committee's meeting room. What? It's here? I'd heard they recently moved out of the prosecutor's building. But to think that they moved here of all places. Miss Edgeworth, Kay. What brings you here? How are you holding up? We're in the middle of an investigation right now. Sorry, but who might this be? This is my granny. Let me just... Hi there, Sonny. The name's Bonnie Young. Who the heck are you? She says. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm prosecutor. Miss Jensen isn't Young the name of... Granny is the director of the Die Young Hospital. This old lady is the director. Who are you calling old? She says. She can read my thoughts. Oh, so that granny is pretty important, huh? I wouldn't go that far. I mean, yes, she is. Ah, these people are the patient's guardians. You know, the one with amnesia. It seems she is a bit of an introvert. Hey, Sonny, want me to cure that bad case of the frownies for you? She says. Huh? I'm afraid that's an incurable disease for Mr. Edgeworth, pal. Eh? Really, Granny? You want me to say that? I ain't got nothing to say to you, whippersnappers. You're free to do whatever you want. But you better not get in the way of my autopsy. Please wait, we're... No means no. Hey, you don't have the right to decide that, pal. Whoa. Sorry, Granny is the coroner, you see? And she's in charge of this case, so... Ouch. So I'm very sorry, but that's the way it is. What do you mean, that's the way it is, pal? Well, even if you ask me, I'm not the one who said it. I kinda feel like... I'm watching a comedy act, sir. Well, we need to get back to the autopsy, so please excuse us and take care. What was with her attitude? We received permission to investigate. There shouldn't be any problems. That attitude of hers is a huge problem, sir. Mr. Edgeworth, what do we do now? We'll investigate the scene, of course. As a prosecutor, I cannot stand by and do nothing. Well then, let's begin. But the policeman said the dead person is also named K. Then I'm pretty sure I'm not the K that you know, Mr. Edgeworth. We shall investigate that now, but don't worry. There's no question that you are the K I know. Okay. An amnesia K and a corpse K. Both are connected to the Grand Tower. I'm certain that this case will lead me to K's lost memories. Hopefully. You dog, give us the deets. You there, tell me the situation about the security of this room. Yes, sir. To enter this room, a special keycard is required. I see. In other words, not just anyone can enter this room. Bum, bum, bum. So, the person who found the body was also... Yes, it was a member of the PIC who had come here for today's hearing. A member of the PIC. If not for this case, right now I would be... dead. Let's see if there's anything interesting to look at outside of the... Oh well, I guess there's a blood stain. This is Lady Justice. You sure do know a lot, sir. So, what kind of powers does she have? She can fly and shoot lasers out of her belly button. And she can produce jelly donuts out of thin air. And she is a symbol of justice, not a superhero. It said the scales represent justice, the sword power, and the blindfold equality. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. I just don't see anything suspicious here. This all looks very normal. Nothing weird at all. This is a really huge statue. Why is it in a place like this? She is known as the Goddess of Justice. You might call it a statue for judging prosecutors. It seems this statue was also made by Pierre Hoquet. Oh, you mean the victim of the I-7 incident, Isaac Dover. Setting aside his background and personality, he really was a brilliant sculptor. Well then, they do say that artists are either geniuses or weirdos. I suppose Larry would fall into the latter category. But his art is good though, you have to admit. A pool of blood lies at the feet of the goddess statue. Judging from the pool of blood, it seems that this was where the victim was killed. That is how it appears for now. Sir, the body's over there. But, sir. So? You never heard of a body being moved? After murdering the victim, did the killer move the body? That should be our first assumption, I think. Excuse me. Oh, best girl arrives. You are? Oh yes, what is it? That voice, it's von Karma, right? Do you know her, Granny? Good to see you again, Doctor. And you as well, Miles Edgeworth. What is she doing here? Franziska von Karma. She is a prosecutor working with Interpol and the daughter of Manfred von Karma. She should be jetting around the world right now. Wherever there is a case, I will follow. National borders mean nothing before me. Your presence here must mean that this case has international significance. I know well enough that I am chasing a smuggling ring. You know well enough that I am chasing a smuggling ring. I shall recover all the stolen goods and crush that organization. Then, does that mean the smuggling ring is also involved in this particular case? Any further information is confidential. I am not obliged to speak of it with you. So it won't be that easy. Miss Franziska von Karma? Granny says... The autopsy is complete. You're free to do what you want. In that case, we would like to investigate as well. I've heard rumors about you. No way I'm letting you near that body. You're that prosecutor who's about to get the boot. You best run out and run home now, sonny. Just so you know, I wasn't the one who said that, okay? Please, Granny, we need to investigate, no matter what. Hey, lassie, who are you calling Granny? Hey, I'm so sorry. We're not getting anywhere. I guess I have no other choice. Franziska, please allow us to aid you in your investigation. We must examine that body in order to find out what happened to Kay. To Kay Faraday. I'm asking you too, sir. Kay's in really bad shape. I don't know what's going on, but fine, I'll grant you permission. I need to come up with a good voice for her, because she deserves a good voice. You have my thanks. Of course, I didn't say it would come without a price. You will explain everything to me later. We really owe you one, sir. I wasn't talking to you, Scruffy. Ah. So that's how it is, if you would be so kind as to authorize them to, Doctor. I suppose it's fine if he's with a prosecutor from Interpol. Is what she says, and I fully agree with Granny. By the von Karma name, the entire world will be judged. That's just common knowledge. That's rather conceited for common knowledge. Well, it's none of my beeswax anymore. Is what she says. I hope you don't get in trouble for this. You needn't worry. My reputation will not be shaken by something so petty. Unlike me, who is on the verge of losing his badge. Well, it looks like I'll have to drink some water. Is the investigation going well? Sir, I'm actually putting my job aside to do some brain training. If you're focusing on images instead of words, you can stimulate your right brain. Please stop talking. Okay. I guess she'll be the, talk about nothing in particular person here. Can I help you with something? No. You sonnies want something? Is what she So about the name of your hospital. The Die Young Hospital is a splendid hospital, and Granny is in charge of it. Well, how about it? Would you like to be admitted and experience it for yourself? That's right. Right now, there's an opening in our hospital suite with the outdoor spa. We are in good health. There's obviously no need for us to be hospitalized. That's right. We're perfectly healthy, pal. That's our sole redeeming feature. Just what does he mean by that? Well, you see, the Die Young Hospital also accepts healthy patients. We're currently in the middle of our Full of Life Healthy Hospital Stays campaign. Those without injury or illness can stay at our hospital for half the price. Why would you need to stay at a hospital if you're healthy? Maybe if it's cheaper than a hotel, then it could be a decent deal. This is the chance of a lifetime, so what do you say? Hospital stay? Hospital stay! You know, an outdoor spa at half price does sound like a good deal. Don't fall for it. Miss Jensen, could you tell me about your relationship with Dr. Young? Yes, ever since I was little, I've always been together with Granny. Whenever I got lost, she would search for me until it got dark. And whenever I fell down, she would watch over me until I could get back up on my own. What a charming story. She sounds like quite the grandmother's child. And after I became a nurse, whenever I'm about to make a mistake with my injections... Not there! There! She'd say, as she grabbed the needle and out. Ouch, just hearing it hurts, pal. Please keep these stories to yourself. Anyway, as long as I have Granny by my side, there's no nursing I can't do. I see. I fully understand. Thank you for your cooperation. Regardless of her charming story, they do seem to share a very close-knit bond. Dr. Young, you sure are a masterful coroner, pal. You work with such blinding speed and you make no wasted movements. What do your sonnies know about autopsies? You don't know the first thing about my work. Allow me to apologize for his rudeness. I'll be sure to reprimand him later. Listen up, young'un. It is my duty to perform the autopsy quickly and accurately. That's why I have no patience with those who get in the way of my work. Is what she says? Are you satisfied? Yes, very much so. We only wish to investigate. We have no desire to get in your way. It looks like Dr. Young's stubbornness comes from her devotion to her work. Talking to Franziska is obviously going to be the most important thing, so we'll do that last. Well, that looks like quite the mess. This body. It's not Kay, sir. It doesn't look like her at all. Of course it isn't. Kay's alive, after all. Her age is, I'd guess, around 30, and she's wearing a pantsuit. Maybe she worked in one of the offices in this building. So her identity is still unknown. The question now becomes, why did the police believe her name was Kay? I mean, it's not impossible for multiple people to have the same name, but obviously in a story like this, there's gonna be something to this. Well, this seems to say K at the bottom. This notebook. Isn't that Kay's promise notebook? Little baby Kay. This is the notebook that she wrote all her promises to her father, and it really takes me back, sir. Yes. Promise 1, never take things from a stranger. Promise 2, never go anywhere with a stranger. When Kay was young, she and her father wrote the promises they made in this notebook. Promise 3, always greet people with a smile, even people you don't know. Promise 4, never cry in front of strangers. Promise 5, always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. However, why is it in a place like this? Now that you mention it, I once heard something from Detective Bad a long time ago. It seems that before anyone had noticed, Kay's memento had gone missing. What? So a piece of evidence that was in police custody went missing. Detective Bad frantically searched all over it for it, but it seems he never found it. Well, maybe that's the piece of memory that letter is talking about, eh? What could this mean? Why was the missing notebook found here? You there, do you happen to know anything about this notebook? The victim was carrying this notebook when we found her. That was the only evidence we had to identify the body. So that's why you called her Kay. What a misleading victim, huh? Why did she have Kay's notebook? I sure would like to have some information on the victim's identity, though. I'm guessing it's Jill. What's with that card? There's a burn mark on her hand. Is it connected to the cause of death? No, it appears to be an old scar. She probably got it a long time ago. It seems there's something in her hand. Detective, could you open up her hand for me? Yes, sir, understood. This is... oh, I know. This must be a gift card from a department... Ah! It seems to be a great key card. Why? The question is, what was this key card for? Well, it says security on it. And let's take a look at this suspiciously familiar looking... thing. Something seems to be pinned to her jacket. It's made out of purple cloth. It looks like it's been forcibly torn off, doesn't it? What? Oh, we can deduce it. I do think it might just be. The purple flower Kay had with her. I wonder if that originally belonged to the victim. Now that you mention it, the cloth does look the same as the one on the pen. Yes, let's compare them without delay. That's a perfect match, sir. Way to go, Miss Edgeworth. The fact that this flower belongs to the victim means... that can only mean that Kay Faraday came in contact with the victim. And about that corsage, it looks like it was forcibly ripped off. There's a possibility that Kay Faraday is connected to this case, and depending on the situation, we may have to consider her a suspect. What did you say? There's no way she did it. It's unthinkable. Kay could never do that, sir. However, it's true we have no evidence to deny that claim. It's nothing more than a possibility at the moment, isn't that right, Miles Edgeworth? Indeed, for better or for worse. Currently their voices are pretty much identical. Oh. She was not wearing her gloves. The left side of her white jacket has been stained in a deep red. This jacket, the buttons are on the right side. Okay. Isn't that normal, sir? All of my clothes have the buttons on the right side. For women, it is normal to have them on the left side. Is that a thing? I feel like I've heard that before. But like, that seems dumb. Mr. Edgeworth, you really do know everything. That's just common knowledge. There doesn't seem to be anything out of place. There's something white in her pocket. They're gloves, pure white ones. One for each hand, sir. They don't seem to be dirty. Could they be the victims? What's with that blood on your hand? Oh, okay. Guess that's nothing. What about your face, though? And the blood on your head? There's some blood on her head. Maybe she was hit with something. We don't know that for sure. Our investigation will ultimately clear that up. Okay. Did we put that thing about this room needing a security card or something in here? Contains a cross-section of the tower and an overhead view on the platform. Touch check details, no. Someone walked towards her from behind the stand and pushed her off the roof. Oh wait. There's something. Could this be the murder weapon, sir? A three-pronged candelabra. It's consistent with the number of stab wounds. She was probably stabbed by the prongs of the candelabra. Yeah, someone was apparently murdered. Who could have thought in this game? Yeah, it was probably Edgeworth. It's always Edgeworth, he just finds a way to pin the crime on somebody else every time. That fucking bastard. A candy zebra? I'm afraid it's not quite what you're imagining, Detective. A candelabra is a candlestick holder with multiple arms. Ah, so it's a candle holder. You know, one time I forgot to pay my electric bill and I had to get by only with candles. What time period are you from? I guess there's more to see here, maybe? Maybe not. I don't think I can really deduce anything. Also, it doesn't say deduce here, so I'm gonna... Maybe if we, you know, more specifically look at this. Oh, there doesn't seem to be anything in this pocket. Pocket? This pocket has holes in it, sir. Judging by how the cloth was pierced, she must have been stabbed by some sharp object. All your coins would fall out of those holes, sir. Yeah, Street Fighter 6 is looking pretty good. Some more good stuff shown today. Looking like it's gonna be a good one. Well, I mean, that's probably gonna be a thing in Street Fighter 6 too, though. Detective, haven't you ever heard of a wallet? Of course I have, sir. I just use my pockets, though. Most people do, right? Never mind. Okay. I feel like there's definitely gonna be combos that they might just be easier to do because you don't have to do special move motions or something, maybe. I don't think you're gonna find many fighting games where you just don't do combos, right? Dive kick is obviously an option. Let's talk to Best Girl. Smash definitely has combos. There's a lot of like combos in quotation marks where your follow-ups aren't guaranteed or your follow-ups depend on how the opponent like moves after being hit, but there are definitely combos. Yes, what is it? Hey Franziska, let's talk about you. Obviously as Edgeworth we cannot flirt with you because Edgeworth isn't edge-worthy of Franziska, but still, you know, good to flatter her because she deserves it. No. I like her because she's a cool lady. Franziska, why are you here when you are supposed to be working with Interpol? Also, I think I see your joke now, because obviously Manfred would have been the first German character. Yeah. Good one! Curious, are you? But it's confidential, I have no obligation to tell you. Her response was as I expected. More importantly, shouldn't there be a prosecutor in charge of this murder case? I don't know who it is, but I was hoping it wouldn't be someone completely useless. Oh, it's gonna be fucking the best anyway, and so your hopes are in vain. They're not even here yet. They're late. Just what is that fool thinking? Doing? Being a right fool. Yeah, I have nothing to do with it, sir. I wouldn't think it's very commendable to just whip people at random. It's also not very commendable to fucking lower somebody's salary to nothing and then not increase it anymore. I swing, therefore I whip. That is my philosophy. I will whip anyone who slacks off in their work. To the yet unseen prosecutor in charge, I hereby offer you my sympathies in advance. You're gonna take that back when it turns out to be the best though, right? So, how do you know that young guy, lady? Judging from your exchange just now, I take it you've met Dr. Young before. How astute, Miles Edgeworth. That's right, she is an acquaintance of mine. Back then, it's a long story. It seems she doesn't intend to tell me anymore. Shall I leave it at that then?
So what happened back then? Please tell me all about it, sir.
Ow! A foolish fool, shamelessly prying into other people's business. Watch what you say, Scruffy.
A cruel, whipping me out of the blue. With great whip with great whip comes great responsibility, sir.
One good whip deserves another. That scruffy fool gets the whip. Try harder, worthless whip bite.
Ah!
It appears I was right to leave it at that. So, did you notice anything? A murder case at the PIC meeting room. Since you asked to cooperate in the investigation, I do hope you will be able to produce results. Naturally, why do you think I'm here? Well, now that you mention it. Why are you here exactly? That's right, she still doesn't know about my PIC hearing today. Well, but that's not even why we are here, actually.
The circumstances behind it are deeper than the sea, sir. Allow me to explain it on behalf of...
Miles Edgeworth, I do not care about your circumstances. All that matters is all that matters now is reaching the truth of the case. Am I wrong? Indeed, there's some truth to what you said.
If you ask me, I don't think that is totally right.
I'd say this: whipping someone is easier than being worried.
But being on the receiving end of the whip isn't
Well, that didn't help us out too much, I guess. Maybe if we show her some stuff. Hey, have you seen this letter? Miles Edgeworth, unlike you, I'm actually busy. I don't have the time to look at something like that, but it's important, I think. Why don't you just look at that evidence again by yourself? She is certainly as harsh as ever. Want to see the murder weapon? There's no doubt this candelabra was the murder weapon. It pains me to see a woman end up like this.
What? What?
Well, I mean, you know, she was already criticized for it. And it is definitely not nice of her. Let us find the true culprit, so that she may rest in peace. The true culprit. I hope the truth doesn't turn out to be the cruel one. Oh, it totally will. Are you a fan of the German ninja? No? Okay. Want some flowers? No? Okay. Okay, fine. Okay. I guess we'll talk about your things as well. Though I thought it wouldn't be helpful.
So Gumshoe, eh?
Okay, before you lost your memories, you got along well with the Detective Gumshoe.
Does looking at me help you remember anything, pal?
Do I remember anything? I know. For a while now, Mr. Edgeworth has been getting on your case.
That's not a memory. It's just a pleasant part of my daily life. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, so Detective Gumshoe thinks it's pleasant. It seems I'll have to get on his case even more from now on. I think that it might have been a bit of sarcasm there. Or something, Mr. Edgeworth. How about me? Okay, until just a few days ago, you were calling yourself my assistant. Looking at me, is there anything you remember? Things I remember, huh? Well, yes, just one thing. Mr. Edgeworth on the viewing platform above us. Oh? You pointed at me and... Yes? With a really scary face, you interrogated me. That happened just a few minutes ago.
Oh, poor Kay. The terror of Mr. Edgeworth badgering you for contradictions is your only memory. It must be scary, pal. Hopeless. The end of the world, pal.
I should show this detective what true terror really is. This is an amazing room. Well, in the long run, probably wage cuts. You know, a whip hurts only for a little bit. Wage cuts hurt as long as they are present. There are large boxes filled with books, stone sculpture, and sparkly windows. It seems you have also forgotten the names of objects. This might be helpful for recovering your memories. Just repeat after me. Bookcase. Broken safe. Stained glass. Stolen goods. Books on the law. Crooks on the lamb. Statue of the goddess. Snatched loot of the great thief. Are all our mistakes biased towards a certain way? It appears that way, yes. Wait, maybe we should show her the German ninja. Look at this. I was carrying this, right? I don't remember anything about it, though. So you really don't remember? Not even a little bit? Well, maybe I just grabbed it without thinking due to the shock of losing my memories. You know, like they say, grasping at straws. What's wrong? Do you have an awfully serious look on your face? I won't tell you to be silent, but you should think before talking. Virtual card game. Oh yeah, I've seen that. I think they announced that a while ago, a couple hours ago. Maybe there will be more gacha involved, yeah. I see. I will keep that in mind. Gonna try to show her this too, even though I'm expecting the same result. Oh no. Do you like badges, Mr. Edgeworth? Not particularly. But you're always carrying around badges. It is just a part of my job, and this badge is also a piece of evidence. I see, so you carry around things that you don't like in order to train and strengthen your spirit. That is just clearly wrong. Okay. Does the name Jill mean anything to you? Oh, okay. A Jill sandwich? This is Capcom, so they could make a reference like that. Is there something I haven't investigated on either of those? Wait, I can examine this piece. It's half of a large round table with 11 chairs. It seems to be based off a certain legend. I know that one, sir. It's the famous Knights of the Brown Table. Was I wrong? Knights of the Clown Table? Knights of the Knights who say nil? He's getting cooler, but I won't say anything. Why not? If things had gone as planned, I would have been standing here right about now. Yeah, sir. I'm glad that the PIC meeting was delayed, but the cause of the delay was due to a murder. It's troubling to think that the PIC meeting could condemn my career as a prosecutor. In any case, my top priority right now is to find the truth behind this case. There's rows and rows of books. This solemn atmosphere is kinda scary, sir. Scary? I would think that books foster a feeling of familiarity. Actually, I once got in a lot of trouble for running through the library at full speed, sir. But this isn't a library, so a light jog should be fine, right? If I don't make sure to stop him, he might actually do it. What, we've been running around the place the entire time? These bookshelves are very well organized. Looking at them feels good. That's true. There's not even a speck of dust on them. But I'm also extremely dedicated to cleaning your office, sir. First I sweep, then I vacuum. Next I wipe everything clean, twice, and then I wax the... It'd be nice if you were this dedicated to your real job. Maybe there's something more here. Okay, apparently not. Let me drink to that. I guess I could just logic a little bit. You need a special key card. Oh, I Forgot that we got this bit of logic. Well then. Let's work our magic. Baboom. Perhaps the keycard the victim was holding is for this room.
I'll go find out, sir. Miss Edgeworth, from this room's security system, we were able to retrieve the data of the victim's card.
So that means the victim was able to freely enter this room. If the card actually belonged to the victim, of course. Yes, of course. There we go. So the victim's identity remains unknown. Should you really still be calling me Kay?
Of course. What are you saying, pal?
Thank you, but then what about that woman? She is someone who you may have killed. That's all we know.
There's no way that's true, right, Miss Edgeworth?
I also do not believe you killed her. You're such a naive man, Miss Edgeworth.
Here I come to save the day.
That voice. I knew it.
So don't be afraid anymore, for the best prosecutor is here today.
And her, mother, and his mother. I'm pretty sure she's not his mother, but she sure acts like it. Pardon the interruption.
Mr. Edgeworth, get away from the victim. I have inherited her dying wish. No one asked for you.
Did you know the victim? Just as I thought. The goddess of law will surely reveal the truth to us, so please rest in peace.
That's right, Justine. Now that I'm here, everything will be a-okay. The culprit will rue the day he crossed paths with my aunt.
Good job, Franziska. That's why you're the best. Miles Edgeworth, who is this fool of a man? Why is she glaring at me? You are Franziska von Karma, am I correct? I apologize for my late introduction. I am Justine Courtney. And the deceased individual is...
Attorney Jill Crane. One of the members of the Prosecutorial Investigation Committee.
I see, so that's why she had the key card. I take it you're in charge of this case.
That's right. And with me in charge, this case is as good as...
That reminds me, I haven't caught your name yet.
If you just wanted to know my name, you didn't...
Just state your name. I will not tolerate any unnecessary remarks.
Fuck him up, Franziska. Show him who's boss. Sebastian the Best.
It seems the pecking order has been decided. Mr. Sebastian the Best. Here, this is from Granny.
This is the autopsy report. Wahahaha. It seems you've been bested, Mr. Edgeworth.
This wasn't a competition to begin with.
My job is done. May we meet again in front of another cow corpse?
Okay, let's go home quickly and eat some noodles. I'll be leaving too. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.
The victim's head wound was post-mortem.
Sebastian?
And the candelabra dealt the fatal blow. Estimated time of death is late last night.
Thanks for all that info.
What is it, Justine?
While I do appreciate your enthusiasm, perhaps you should give her your tongue a rest. You might pull a muscle. That would be painful indeed.
Anyways, it's quite clear now. Kay Faraday must be arrested. What? What's the big idea, pal?
It's just as he says, Detective. The culprit is Miss Kay Faraday. The young lady in bandages over there, although she's not wearing her usual attire. Are you not Miss Kay Faraday? And what do you do if she is Kay? If you're going to arrest her, then I will resist by any means necessary. That I guarantee you. I am now convinced the doubts surrounding your suitability as a prosecutor were indeed warranted. It's fine, Mr. Edgeworth. You can go. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
What are you saying, Kay? You can't just go along with them, pal.
But I don't remember anything. What if I really did kill that woman and then forgot about it? If that's true. Acknowledgement is the goddess's mercy. Atonement is her will. The goddess of law will surely praise you for your prudence. Sebastian and Judge Courtney, if you believe she is the culprit, on what basis do you make your accusations? Unless I'm completely convinced by your explanation, I will not obey your orders.
Fine, have it your way. Now sit tight and listen to the perfect reasoning of the best. I am the best in the world, and no one else can do what I do.
What a very fucking valuable statement.
Yes, that's why I was the first to realize that Kay Faraday is the culprit. She broke into the meeting room in order to steal something. In other words, she's the only one who could have killed Miss Crane. Okay. His logic's as awful as ever, sir.
Harsh words coming from you, detective. Come on, even Gumshoe is a genius compared to that guy. I asked for some basis for some basis to your claims, yet your reasoning has told me absolutely nothing. However, we have no evidence to prove she didn't do it either. Okay, but that's still not how it works.
Don't worry, Kay. I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth will pull off a miracle.
You think my deductions are some kind of miracle work? You'd better not disappoint me, understand, Miles Edgeworth? Because if you do, this whip of mine won't stay silent. Oh no. I'm not even going to press this statement. If you believe Kay is the culprit, then I would like to hear the basis for your reasoning.
Wahaha, just sit back and be in awe of my brilliant deductions. Nothing escapes the watchful eye of the best. Before I had even laid eyes upon the crime scene, no, before I was even aware of this case. Yes, I knew that she was the culprit. Oh boy. Ah!
Basis of your reasoning.
Yes, ma'am. Well...
I guess we could have skipped that one too. How would she have done that? To steal something? Steal what exactly?
That's,
What Kay Faraday tried to steal was a file. Its contents, to be exact. An investigation report regarding Prosecutor Edgeworth. Do you have any evidence to prove she needed something like that? I am not the one who needs to present evidence. Isn't that right, Prosecutor Edgeworth? Yes, I suppose that may be true.
No. They are the ones fucking making wild claims here.
What? At any rate, Sebastian, please continue your reasoning.
In other words, she's the one...
That doesn't make sense. Do you have any evidence to prove that no one else but Kay could have committed the crime?
Nope.
Sebastian, let me tell you what would be the best thing for you to do. Look into any other possible suspects besides Kay, right now, post-haste.
The best thing for me to do? Look into any other possible suspects?
According to the preliminary reports, there were no traces of anyone else besides her. Even so, isn't it too premature to declare that she is the culprit? Declaring that she isn't so early into the investigation is a little premature as well, is it not? If only I had evidence that could prove Kay's innocence. Good grief, there is a limit to how much you can falsely accuse someone. It's fine, Mr. Edgeworth, you don't have to. Fear not, Kay. The truth will be revealed soon enough. Mr. Edgeworth. Kay couldn't have murdered Miss Crane. If I can just prove that, she will be cleared of suspicion. Okay. She broke into the meeting room, eh? Entering the PSA wasn't... Do we have anything else that shows that you can't really get in here easily? Oh, I guess I'll try that. Okay. It certainly sounds like you are quite familiar with this room. The best man for the job should know about the best places. All about them. Unfortunately, it seems that you are not the best man for the job. Are you mocking me? Yes. That's for you to decide. You didn't even know about this keycard, did you? Of course I know about that. You needed to enter this room. Huh? Was it really needed? This foolish fool simply doesn't know when to give up. Sebastian, do you really suspect Kay? That's right, she's the only one who could have done it. Well then, allow me to ask you. Since this room can only be entered by using a keycard, how did she enter the room without one? Yeah, well, she probably used this and that and... Oh, did you pull a muscle? Allow me to explain then. The door could only be opened by members of the PIC, which means... Yes, that is correct. She conceded so easily. Well, that's what she often does, isn't it? Take a look at this. It's a record of this room that I investigated just a while ago. At 12:52 a.m. the door was opened using Miss Crane's keycard. And a little before that, somebody else opened it with no name attached. A little over 2 hours before that. It's probable that the killer entered the room together with the victim, Miss Crane. After entering, the situation must have soured, leading to the murder. Your logic holds, but it is still merely conjecture, and it would imply that the killer and the victim were acquainted. No way, pal. Kay doesn't even know the victim. Well, we have some evidence that may just say otherwise. That is merely an assumption on your part, unless you have any evidence to prove your claim. Evidence is everything, in court and in the crime scene, at the crime scene. Without it, your argument is invalid. In that case, I trust that you have evidence to prove that Kay Faraday and the victim were connected. Of course. What? This letter was discovered by Dr. Young in Miss Crane's breast pocket. The victim's belongings. Why did she withhold such vital evidence until now? Could it be she was waiting for the perfect time to reveal it? Come to think of it. And the kind of There isn't really much of a point for her delaying this info except just to make us look dumb. Because she finds it fun. Like, haha, I got you. Doesn't really help her win the case, right? She could just say that immediately. Oh well. I'll read it for you. To Miss Crane, thank you so much for helping with my plan. I'm glad that we can help each other get what we want. It's like killing two birds with one stone. Please get revenge for 12 years ago. Kay. In other words, Kay Faraday and Miss Crane were accomplices. They probably planned to steal something from this room. Preposterous. Wait, that means the main culprit is... It's still Kay Faraday, of course. It just means her crimes have increased by yet one more. I mean, that is a bit damning. I'm the main culprit?
Don't believe her, Kay. Kay, it's all a bunch of nonsense. There's no way Kay would do something like that.
Nonsense, not at all. The evidence speaks for itself. Wouldn't you agree? I knew that they wouldn't suspect Kay unless they had some sort of proof, but to think they would actually have such decisive evidence.
Nicely done, Justine.
Thank you very much. Your explanation is still insufficient. I cannot accept such an argument. Sebastian, would you please leave this to me?
Alright, make sure you shut Mr. Edgeworth up once and for all.
I can't allow their allegations to gain any more momentum. I must turn it around here. I must. It is the most important thing. The relationship between Kay Faraday and Miss Crane is as documented in the letter. She roped Miss Crane into assisting her with her plan. However, for some reason their partnership broke down. Miss Crane was murdered, but with her dying breath she managed to retaliate. Her parting gift is this letter, which she tucked safely away in her left breast pocket. Her left breast pocket.
Her testimony's even better than ever. Maybe the most perfect it's ever been, sir. Are you going to be alright, Miss Edgeworth?
Yes, of course. How unsightly, Miles Edgeworth. Save your stoic act for some of them. Why is it letting me skip? This is the first time we're reading this.
Miss Von Karma, just whose side are you on?
I am on nobody's side, Scruffy. When searching for the truth, it's best not to take sides. That's a lesson that your daddy never learned. And that's why you're better than him.
Watch what you say, Miss Von Karma, or else Mr. DeBest is gonna... Best, you say? Well, I can tell you that the side I'm at...
How irritating. Well, I suppose that's one thing we can agree on. Alright. Right, we can, with the autopsy report, it says letter, right? Stab wound to the left chest. Why can't I skip these? What the fuck? Usually I cannot skip anything. Until I've seen everything, seen it at least once. Letter which she stuck safely away in her left breast pocket. Left chest. Bada-boom! The victim held on to the truth until her dying breath. A truly touching story indeed. The voices of the dead are soft. One must listen carefully to hear their dying wishes. And Miss Crane has spoken. Kay Faraday is the culprit. Perhaps the voices you have been hearing are actually the whispers of the devil.
Hey, don't make fun of Justine.
Let's listen to the voice of reason. Judge Courtney, please take a look at the autopsy report. There is no need, I remember it perfectly. The victim was stabbed in the left breast. No, it can't be. The letter was found in the victim's left breast pocket.
And that's where the victim was stabbed with a candelabra, right, sir?
Precisely. It wouldn't have been possible to stab her there without piercing the letter as well. So, that begs the question, why was the letter found in the victim's pocket? It's simple. It was placed there after the victim was murdered to throw suspicion onto Kay. Somebody intentionally wanted to create this very situation. In other words, there exists the possibility that the letter was forged by the true culprit. No. The real murderer tried to pin the crime on Kay. That is the only explanation for the letter.
And in doing so, the murderer even ended up digging their own grave, right, sir? The culprit is Kay Faraday. The letter was... yeah, it was actually found in the victim's other pocket.
Huh?
What are you saying, pal? The officer's report was wrong when he said the letter was in their left pocket. It's actually in the... Ah!
A foolish fool who continues to make a fool of himself. Is there no cure for your foolishness?
Why do you keep whipping me and quit calling me a fool? But you deserve it. You're like maybe the one person she has ever whipped and called a fool that really, really deserved it. Ah!
I saved you the trouble of punishing him yourself.
Indeed, though I had no intention of punishing him.
The letter is stained with blood, no doubt because it was found in the left breast pocket. There couldn't have been an error in the officer's report, unless you were the investigator.
Unless you were the investigator. Say something, Justine.
I see you have no objections. Then allow me to continue. There's one major potential suspect in this case.
Don't be ridiculous. The killer entered this very room. There wasn't anyone else who did that besides Cave Faraday and the victim.
To enter the meeting room, one needs a keycard, and their reasoning assumes that the murderer and the victim entered the room together. This is what we overlooked. If we just discard that assumption, then this evidence reveals the other suspect besides the key.
It's the records again.
Take that!
This is the keycard record Judge Courtney handed me earlier. The victim's keycard was used at 12:52 a.m. And there was one more person who also used the keycard. So you're saying this person was waiting to ambush the victim inside the meeting room? The keycard was used at 10:15 p.m. I wouldn't say it's impossible. No, it's impossible.
And what makes you say that, pal? You got any proof?
Of course I do. I myself am that proof. I was the one who used the keycard after all.
Interesting.
Is there something strange about a PSE member entering the PSE meeting room?
That just makes you a suspect, honestly.
That proves nothing. The fact that you were in here at all makes you a suspect. Or do you perhaps have any evidence that you didn't kill your colleague? Such nonsense. What would I gain by murdering her? Allow me to reiterate what you said earlier. I'm sure it will all become clear upon further investigation. Why would I, a faithful servant of the law, commit a crime? True enough, I entered this room. However, that alone is not reason enough to suspect me of a crime.
Oh, you've suspected people of crimes for far more flimsy reasons.
If that's the case, please tell me why you entered this room. I had some business to take care of, and some preparations had to be made.
Preparations for murder? Preparations? That sounds pretty suspicious, pal.
Unfortunately, I cannot disclose what these preparations were. However, I'm sure you could hazard a guess, Prosecutor Edgeworth. So she was preparing for my hearing. She must have gathered all the necessary materials to take away my prosecutor's badge.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's good to see young people go head-to-head so ruthlessly.
Who's that?
The actual culprit. That takes me back. When I was young, I'd always butt heads with this brash detective. And then one day, he just disappeared. I hope he's still doing well. Here come the waterworks.
Chairman the best. Did he just say the best?
Hello, Courtney. You sure are full of energy today. And if it isn't little Funkama, look how much you've grown since I last saw you.
Sir, it has been quite a while.
A curtsy? You don't have to treat me like some sort of stranger, you know. Remember back in the old days when you'd sit on my lap and call me Unky Boo Boo?
Here I go again. Oh, how I cried back then.
Pops, what are you doing here?
A member of the PIC was killed and I heard that you were in charge of the case.
What kind of prosecutor is followed around by his own father?
Hold your tongue. Do you have any idea who this man is? Chairman of the PIC, former chief prosecutor. He's the right hand of the goddess of law.
Now, Courtney. I'm just an old chunk of coal. There's no reason to speak so highly of me.
Please excuse my subordinate's behavior. I am...
Prosecutor Edgeworth, isn't it? Along with his trusty sidekick, Dick Gumshoe. I am Blaze the Best. I am the proud father of that idiot over there. When that boy was born, me and the missus were happy as can be, you see. But now, I don't even know where she's gone to.
Pops, you need a handkerchief?
Ah, yes, Sebastian is an idiot, but he's such a good boy, you know.
Quite the doting father and son.
Now then, Courtney, how's the investigation going?
Sir, we've established that the culprit is Kay Faraday. We are currently focusing our efforts.
There are too many uncertainties in this case, it's impossible to determine that she's the culprit. Surely you haven't forgotten that matter of the letter. I already told you it was just a simple mistake. The letter was in another You talk too much.
Now, let's all play nice. Everyone, just calm down.
I'm sorry that you had to witness such an unsightly scene, Mr. Chairman.
Don't apologize, Courtney. I can follow everyone's logic. Except Sebastian's, that is.
Hey, Pops!
Chairman the Best, I am a prosecutor. My duty is to bring criminals to justice. However, I won't make someone out to be a criminal without sufficient motive and evidence.
I've heard about you and your relationship with the suspect, you know. Ah, to share such a strong bond.
Kay has assisted the police in arresting criminals countless times, pal.
There are too many facets of this case that remain unexplored.
I see. The bonds of youth are a wonderful thing indeed.
Don't burn the evidence.
But that is that, and this is this, you know.
What's that supposed to mean?
The prosecutor's office needs to resolve this case as quickly as possible. I mean, just think of all the other cases that are piling up. There's no time to waste here. It's unfortunate, but you understand, right?
Yeah, I understand that you're the fucking culprit. What?
Now then, Kay Faraday. I'd like to arrest you for now.
Okay.
No, I won't let you. Kay's innocent, pal.
To defy Chairman the Best is to defy the law. It would be a grave act of disloyalty. In other words, a hearing won't be needed. Are you prepared to lose your prosecutor's badge?
That's Mr. Edgeworth's badge. You can't do that.
Using a prosecutor's badge as a shield? What has the PIC come to? Kay, you haven't done anything wrong. Mr. Edgeworth, it was only for a short time, but thank you for everything. I'm sorry, I turned out to be a criminal.
You didn't though.
We will make sure to impart your confession to the goddess of law.
She can't exactly confess when she doesn't remember.
What should I do now? What should I do? When I was young, I wanted to become a defense attorney, like my father. Someone who can fight to save those in need. And right now, this badge is holding me back. A mere badge for the life of a dear friend. I don't even have to consider it. All right, farewell, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it!
Hold it right there, Judge Courtney. What is it now, Prosecutor Edgeworth?
Boom. Mic drop.
This is your prosecutor's badge. Prosecutor Edgeworth, what is the meaning of this? Consider this my resignation. I am no longer a prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth?
What are you doing? Explain yourself, Miles Edgeworth. You can't be serious. Mr. Edgeworth, you're joking, right? If you aren't a prosecutor, then
My only mission is to bring the truth to light. If it's the prosecutor's path to turn a blind eye to the truth, then that title is worth nothing to me. What a hero. I will walk in the path that I believe in. I will not be stopped here.
You're running away from Fonkama, from me.
No matter what you say, I don't intend to go back on my decision.
So you're leaving me behind again. I'll never forgive you for this.
Oh, Franziska, don't misunderstand. No, this is all my fault. I'm sorry. If only I weren't here.
Wait, Kay.
Oops. Detective Gumshoe, don't follow me.
But Mr. Edgeworth, boss.
I'm not your boss anymore, Detective.
That's just too much, sir. It's always been you and me. We've always been a team.
Detective Gumshoe, you no longer need to follow my lead. You should try to accomplish whatever you can on your end.
This is bad. We just let a dangerous criminal escape. How could I let her get away? And after all my hard work, you see.
Rest assured, Mr. Chairman, this area will be locked down immediately.
Good. I expect the best from you, Courtney.
To be continued. Okay. I think we'll finish it here. It's been almost 2 hours. A little short, but you know, it's the opening of the case. And I started late. I guess that doesn't really have anything to do with this. But yeah. Interesting case, for sure. I'm pretty sure I've played it. I remember some bits and pieces, but you know, I don't remember enough to, you know, ruin it for myself, I guess. So anyway, thanks for watching and hanging out and not forgetting about me. And I'll see you again probably tomorrow. Well, we will probably play more of this, even though there's some other stuff that I also want to play and stream, but we'll see. But for now, thanks again, once again, thanks for watching and stuff, and お疲れ様. Bye-bye.